All right. She's sleeping. We have to be extra quiet now. Just sleepy poppers. Our assistant is very sleepy. She does not want to be inside. She wants to be outside. But it's raining outside, so she has to be inside. This is what are currently raining out there. Nice and overcast, cloudy. So we got the poppers inside today, for now. So we'll try to keep it. We'll keep it down for her so she's napping. But I feel like that's fair. All right. Looks like everything is good. It's working correctly. Should be good to go. All right. So, plan is for today. I realized last time when we were working on some pages, I was looking for certain, different faces and things like that to use for certain emotions and expressions that I wanted. And I've got a bunch drawn out just on paper that are not digitized yet. So I thought maybe you take today, since today's normally a shorter stream, and just work on some faces, some expressions today. We'll try to add 700 more layers to this file, which already has 42 in it. So that's what I thought. I thought we'd work on that today. This way I have more to pull from if I need to. And they're on hand, ready to go kind of thing. That's the idea, at least. I need to go through and I need to mark off which ones I've already done as well. We might have to go through the master file as well and see which ones are on there as well. Doing a little cleanup, little organizing today, just to make sure everything is helpful in that way. Oh, I also need to make sure that I make all of these into adult faces too. That's a thing. Because I have all of the young faces. That might be something we have to look at too. Let's see. This is the problem. So now that we're on to book 3, but because we're adding more and more stuff, it's getting more and more, not necessarily disorganized. There's just a ton more to go through to find things. That is really where we need to go through and organize some stuff. We're gonna do something here. Let's go ahead and duplicate that. So we still need to work on this, but that's not what our focus is today. Let's go through. When I saved out, where's the Kirito one? Need that mouth. Okay, so these eyes as well. Don't need these. I'm just gonna go through and get rid of a bunch of the. Where I split the two files in half. It's getting a little overboard. Let's go with Ninja. So the rest of this should be Kirito stuff. Kirito and Asuna. Yeah, okay, cool. Let's turn off those for the moment. So we were getting too many layers on one file. So I went ahead and eliminated, or I took the big file that I have with 100 layers in it, and I just have the Kirito and Asuna cosplay on here. So now we're down to 20 layers on this file, so that's good. So we've brought that one down. Now we can take this one, our young friend here, towards. Those can stay. Let's remove those from there. Okay, so we can do. I think we can get rid of those. Let's see, our friend needs some arms real quick. That works. Okay, so that at least cleared up 13 of our layers from that one. So now we're split. Now we're split up. I think some of the more complex facial expressions and stuff like that, they need to go onto their own file, otherwise they get too bogged down. So now he's separated. So now this is just Asuna and Kirito cosplay one. Cool. All right, first thing down. Yay. Let's see. These are all of our files here. I think that was the other thing I wanted to do. I wanted to go through and figure out which ones I don't have. So I don't know which one's better. So the idea behind this master file was that I could put them all together and I would have them all in one place, and I can see them all, be able to move them around, use them for each different individual character, manipulate them. But basically this acts as the record of all of them, compared to this, where this is my mix and match version, or part of. I don't know which one's better, because this file is getting pretty heavy. Like, this is 87 layers deep already, but this one's only 12, but it still contains very much the same thing. It's just they're all sitting in a line rather than sitting on top of each other like they're supposed to. I don't know which one's better. This one I could swap out easier. I'd have to do both. Okay, let's do some organizing here. This is a face by itself. Let's see, what do we have? Okay, we have the happy eyes first. So let's put those, let's see if we can match some of this up so that it's easier to get to. Happy eyes, happy eyes, happy eyes, happy eyes eating. Have these ones down here. Do I want to do that? These are the mix and match ones. I'll just put that at the top. Let's see. Those are straight on. I don't know why I made the difference between these two like that. We want them on the right side. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so what's our next set of eyes? The winky eyes are next. These ones. And then the suspicious ones. I think that one goes with that one. And then these are different. I don't think I have those ones in here yet. I feel like I've got a mess. Got a mess just about everywhere here, and I don't know what to do about this. I don't know how to organize this. I want to be able to mix and match them. Got so many now. God damn it, my idea for the stream today was to make more. Uh-oh. Wheel shiitake mushrooms. Okay, I think what I need to do, get rid of this, let's get rid of this, that, get rid of the main body too. Okay, so I need to eliminate some things here. We got way too many. Okay, so that's just basic. Can I make that down here? Got there. We've got there. Okay, so I don't think difference is the size. That's fine. We don't need that. Okay, this is unique in and of itself. Let's see. Delete that layer. Yeah, we're just gonna have to do some cleanup today. Let's take these two, combine them. We'll cut them with that shape. I want to do it that way. It's going to make it a little bit harder. It's going to make that a little bit harder to manage. So that's going to show up more. Dick. Okay, there we go. Yeesh. It was not cooperating at all. Leave with that. That's okay. That should be okay. Let's see. Let me make sure we're doing okay here. Okay, yeah, audio's good. Yeah, I think that works pretty good. Our hands are in the right spot. trying to decide whether or not I wanted to take these and transfer these to the master file here. I don't need every single one. Like these ones are very unique because they're eating ones. This one definitely needs to go because that has a very different shaped mouth to it than any of the other ones that I've put on here. Let's see, young expressions. Should be same size. Should be correct. Should be able to take this one, put it over top of that one. It's a little bit different. Why is that? Why are you slightly different, my friend? Huh, interesting. It shows it the same. This one wrong? This one off? Let's compare it to, where's the primary one? Wait. That was the original. That's the original. Group that. Let's compare. It is slightly different. It's closer. Okay. Put that down here. Definitely not there. Put that right there for now. Okay, so that tells me that there's a fundamental difference between the ones that come out of here and these ones. Yep, slight difference. Okay. Question is, which one do I make match? Or do I worry about it? So the question is like, I'm trying to figure out, there's some organizational things here that if I get them all set up correctly, like these, all these, see how the nose all lines up perfectly? So you can activate any one, and it's just about point on, right? That's the point. You should be able to interchange them. So one of these two, I slightly off, and I might have changed. So these ones match these. Don't think I want to change these. I had to take this guy and I had to make him a little bit bigger to fit. So these faces are smaller, just by a little bit. Okay, so let's see. Go up here. Let's take this one. Oops, nope, I need... where is it? Older, newer version. There it is. Copy. Yeah, see, there's a slight difference in them. And by slight, I mean a big difference. Man, it's ever so slight then. Not very much. It's just enough to throw it off, though. For the faces. The body is off too, though. On the younger buttons. Well, poopsicle. It's not going to be good. Let's see if I can figure out. Okay, so it would match if I did do it that way. Okay, so this is going to be fun. Essentially, I need to take everything visible. I need to unlock everything. This is gonna be fun. Look at the mess we've made. That's hilarious. That's pretty funny. Wow, that's special. Need to take this. Let's move it to the top. Move him to the top. Is that everything? Select all. Whoa. So much is happening here. So you definitely tell the noses are just slightly off from each other. Okay, so that should fix our big problem. Like, that looks spot on with the body. Technically, if I close off all of these, lock everything down, turn off as much as I can. Should be just about indistinguishable from each other. Okay, let's put one of the faces back on. That one, okay, so yeah, that one shows the eyes a little bit bigger. A little bit off. Yeah, something's slightly off here now. Crap. The body's right. Let's see. Are the hands correct? Those are not in the right spot. I don't think any of these are going to be in the same spot. Slight variations, slight differences. Look about the same size, which is what I'm looking for, is the same size. So the body's good, but that face is cut off somehow a little bit. Something weird, something fell in my house. I had to go find it real quick. Sorry about that. Sorry. You can see we're just a little off with our faces and stuff here. I'm not 100% sure why. Body lines up perfectly. All the faces off. That one's on. That one's right. Good. That one's slightly off. That one's fine. That one's off. That one doesn't matter because it's its own unique one. Doesn't have a nose. That one's off a little too. Okay, so we know that one's off. Let's unlock that one. That one's fine. That one's off. That one doesn't matter. That one's off. That one's off. Same with that one. Same with that one. I must have started on one and got it slightly off and then just replicated everything off of the one that was off. Not uncommon. Definitely not wanted, but... Okay, so that one's fine. Some of them are good, some of them are not, though. I think that one's good. Weird. That one's not. That one's good. Yeah, just something, I did something where they're just slightly off from each other on some. Not all. These are clothing. The hands are good. Figured that out. Yeah, that one's off. It's off. Off. Okay, so I haven't saved any of this yet. So I can still go back and undo everything that way. That one is off. Which means all of these mouths should be probably off as well. So let's just unlock those at the moment. That one's off. Okay, so that should be all of them then. Lock that. I'm gonna try to see if I can do this all at one time. Or I don't know if it's gonna work or not, but I'm gonna try. Definitely need to tab that over. Is it just slightly off? Or are they all different sizes? Definitely needs to go smaller. You know what? I have an idea. Transform. Let's do a scale. 1%, 2%. 3%? Let's try 3% first. Realign everything. We just got to get fairly close. Scale, we only want 1% on this one though. Maybe 2. Hopefully, okay, no, unlock that one. That's good. Okay, let's do it again. Another 2%. I think all of our eyes are pretty close now. Where are those glasses at? Let's move those glasses out of the way. I feel like we're close. Let's see. Let's just do scale one more 2%. I think that's too far. I feel like if we go too much further than that, it's going to mess things up too much. Okay, so it definitely shows we're pretty damn close. Like there's some small differences, not too bad. Like the nose is on, but the eyes are just schmackrel off. Yeah, something's off with that. It's okay. I think these are all good now. Oops, turn those off. Let's lock those. Stuff like that's good. Yeah, some of them are just slightly off. Like the eyes got slightly tilted off and for some reason. That one's good. Yeah, they're all just kind of very slightly off. I know I'm being way too picky, but I'm hoping it serves me well in the future is all. Okay, perfect. Let's see. Let's grab. That one's fine now. Okay, it's good. That one should be fine because it's a different type of style. Thank God Mrs. Tahoe's not here watching this because she'd be like, "You're being too much of a perfectionist." Yeah. Makes my life easier when I have it all set up and ready to go. When we come up with all of our crazy ideas for things we want, and I can just be like, oh yeah, that's ready to go. Okay, good enough. Needs to go out a little bit. Okay, so those are good. Oh, those are hands, it's fine. Don't need the nose. Nose is good. Yeah, it was just like, the eyes are just slightly off from each other. I got something mixed in there somewhere along the reins that threw it just slightly off. Not quite sure what it was, but I think that one's okay. Nose is good there. Be slightly bigger. That's good now. Those are fine because that's unique. That's fine because that's unique. I think same thing with the glasses. We're fine there. This is the next section where we'd be a little bit off. So we're almost got it figured out. But yeah, man, was it slightly off with everything. Okay, split the difference. I promise we'll get to some more fun stuff here shortly. Hopefully. I promise, I promise. Okay. Yeah, they're just all very, very slightly off. Let's see. Yeah, should be good. Okay, cool. Oh, bugs me that the ears are all that far off. Go one bitty bigger. Like 2 more, then we should be good. That's fine now. This should be the last one. These ones, that one's unique. That one's good. What was the nose matches up? Nose is a little off. Okay. That one's fine. That one's fine. That one's good now. Sweet. That one's good. That one's good. Okay, so took a minute, but we should be on point now. Let's hope. So anything I take from one file to the other should transfer easily enough. Thank you, Sunny. I was in it. We'll switch over to the assistant cam for the moment. Okay, there we go. Ended up doing my stream last week finally. Your new stream or? Going to have to do it early because it was later in the day for me last Thursday. I remember seeing the notification pop up, I believe, or I saw it pop up in Discord. I still don't get notifications on my phone every once in a while about when streamers go live. Like, it gives me certain people, and I don't like that it gives me just certain people that I follow. I want all of the people that I follow. I could turn off who I don't want to get the alerts from. I feel like I miss a lot of yours sometimes. Oh, a stretchy dog. Oh, a stretch. Big stretches. There you go, Sonny. That was a big stretch. Let's check. Let's see what the outside looking like. Oh, it's getting a little bit better. Starting to dry out a little bit. Looks like our rain is... I mean, it's still overcast. Cloudy is all get up, but at least it's not raining anymore. At least we got that. Alright. Sorry, peoples. I missed that ad break. I was so close to finishing that adjustments on our pages here that... Oh, there she goes. Oh. We got the stretchy arm and everything? Wow. Look at that. That's a Huskers for you. Just makes herself nice and comfortable. She deserves some pets. We'll get some. Hey, I didn't ask for a big stretch. You know what? But you're gonna get one anyways. When Pupper wants the big stretch, she gives a big stretch. Okay. Now that we've got that all situated, that was a pain in the posterior. We're gonna save that one too. Let's do some fun things here. Let's do some other types of faces. Okay, so we can do the one we did yesterday. Let's pull this mouth in here because this is new. Just pull. That goes with the eyes. So this is older buttons, and this is younger buttons. You can see how they go from when they're younger, they're a little bit lighter. When they get older, they get a little bit darker. That's in contrast with Sora, who does the opposite. When you see pictures of her when she's younger, she's very, very, very dark for her. And then now that she's older, she's very light for her. All those white undercoat finally came in, so she's definitely lightened up a lot. Okay, cool. Let's see. Yeah, we got the younger version all cleaned up, so that's good. I think I got that one saved. Yep. Now we can jump to here. So we've got minimal stuff here, but we do have some new things to put in. So let's get rid of this. There's another little mouth that goes with this that I'm going to want to make today. Kind of an oval shape here. Let's see if I can do it any justice from my sketch here. Do I have those ones? Let's see. I want to do something fancy up here. I don't normally give them like little eyebrows, but this one needed a little bit of an eyebrow for the design I'm thinking of. But what I want to do down here, let's see, let's go back here. I think this is going to need to get cut to do what I want it to do. No, not like that. So what I'm thinking of is, I don't like this. I don't think I can do this one down here. It's just too thin. Question is, I think this needs to go. I don't know if we can have the. So one of the ones that I thought of or saw that I wanted to replicate kind of looked like this, but it didn't have the pink on the inside. Sometimes you have, even like the last one that we did, this guy, see how there's a little split between the black where it doesn't connect? Very common. Looks like that, right? It's rare that they actually get a fill color inside of them like that. I'm trying to like bridge the gap between those two ideas. I'm not quite sure how to make this one do what I want it to do quite yet. Yeah, something like that. Kind of like a little lopsided. Problem is, I don't want it to stick out. Actually, that's not too bad. I don't mind that at all. Don't mind that. Okay, that's not too bad. I like that. Let's see. Yeah, that goes with that mouth. Let's take. We'll do the little eyeballs for it to see. Yeah, that kind of works. So now we have options. We can swap between those eyes and see what works. The only one that's throwing it off is the eyebrow. The eyebrow is throwing it off a little bit. I might have to make that its own separate layer. We'll put it up here with the other like big, yeah, these big open eyes. Cool, that one works. Normally that one comes with a little exclamation point on it too, but we're gonna ignore that for now because that has to be specific to like a page or something that I want to build or make. Okay, cool. So put a little X on that one. Alright. Let's see. I do want to pull up the master file again. The next one I want to do has a piece of a younger face on it that I want to use. Dun, 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 dun. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Yeah, we don't have that one yet for the older faces. Alright, let's go down here to the mouths. Put a new mouth. Everything else is locked up. Get rid of that. Get rid of the eyes and the eyebrow for the moment. Put on our base. We'll go ahead and just make this one good for the moment. Okay, so that's a mouth at the moment. We should be able to put these eyes on their own layer up here. Paste. Okay, cool. So this is going to be a modification on this one. Let's go and duplicate that for the moment. Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this. Okay, it's another. I'm like thrilled with that one. That one. That one. I almost feel like those shouldn't have the nose on them. Almost feels like better that way. That one might be okay. We'll leave it on there for now. Kind of what I had designed out for it. Let's see. That one's... Oops, I got two of them turned on. That one's good. That one comes with a couple little bubbles on it too, but I don't know if I want to put those on here. I don't remember what the inspiration was for that one. He's got little hairs sticking up on him too or something. I don't know. Let's see. Where are we at? Okay, so let's go to that one. One of the other ones I did was one that looked like this. Okay, there. This is another one where they do the cross eyes, but they do them vertical like this. And they have little... Shoot, I don't remember what color they were. I was doing my little cheek things like that. Yeah, see, these don't fit. I don't know what I did. Got something off. Oh no, because those are the younger versions. Duh, dumbass. I keep doing that. I have older. There is a difference between him looking older and being younger. Yeah. There we go. I'm gonna do my ass. I want to do something different. Let's ungroup this, ungroup. And I want to put those there, but I think I want to try to scale them into... I wonder if I can make them into that shape. We'll try it and see what happens. See how it looks. Yeah, I think I like that. Cool. Group those together. Copy, paste. Reflect. It's evolving. Look at that. Sweet. Yeah, I like that one. I don't know what I would use that one for quite yet, but I do like that one. Cool. All right. Next one. We might have to do a full fancy on this one. This one's gonna get a new... let's just put our standard mouth on there for now. Let's go like this. This. Just make the basic here. This. 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 We'll try that and see if I can make that work. But this needs to be that color. Needs to be about right there. Let's put a nose on there just for reference. Probably needs to be a little lower. Okay. Get rid of that one. I'm gonna try this. I don't know if this is gonna work like I was just planning it. I mean, it kind of works. Oops, I lost my fingers. Oh, there we go. So when you use this tool, the little arrow like this, if you click on one of your anchor points, it actually resets the not the paths, but the handles on it. So then if you pull it, you can pull it evenly both directions, is the idea. So then like I can reset this one, and I can reset this one by itself. I should be able to pull this down, yeah. It does not look good at all. Maybe it's because of the eyes. Let's get a new layer going here. Add in. I'm just going to experiment with this just a little bit. The one that I was thinking. Actually, we need to get rid of the nose at some point. Something like that. We're gonna redo it, but paste, select. And most of them don't have the nose when this is happening. Okay. Yeah, it's a little bit of a departure from our normal. Okay. Usually is accompanied by his arms being up and like flailing around. Something like that. I'll have to do an outline around the mouth. Just another way of expressing different things. If I do a stroke, it's not going to do what I want. You know what? That actually kind of does do what I want. Especially nice and thick like that. I actually am not mad about that. I ain't mad about it. Okay, yeah, that's not horrible. Kind of gives me like Kermit the Frog vibes, or a Muppet. Oh, yeah, it kind of gives me like Muppet vibes with that one. Okay, cool. Another one on the list. These are all pretty new ones that I've put together recently. Okay, let's get rid of those. We want this set of eyes. Where was it? Let's pull this one. This is going to be a new mouth. Just put it here. It's fine. That back there. Let's do copy, paste. Let's leave the nose for now because we're going to put in very, very thin line here. so this Muppet looking piece here, let's do that. Let's put it down here where it belongs. And this. That one, that's definitely not the right direction. Transform. Now if I reflect it, it's going to, yeah, it's going to make him look slightly happy. No, that's not the point here. This is like supposed to be slightly disapproving. So let's do another idea. There we go. That's kind of what the sketch looks like. The only other thing I could add to that, where is our, there it is. Transform, reflect. Trying not to give him eyebrows, but some expressions you just kind of need a little extra, depending on what's going on. Something like that. Kind of what I had seen, got sketched out. Not sure about the eyebrow part quite yet. I think it definitely needs it though. Because without it, it's kind of meh. I'm not giving off the vibe that I was thinking of. Oh, maybe that's what it was. The eyes were too high. Maybe that's what it was. Oh, that's interesting. If I put them... Interesting. I don't know. Can't tell if the eyebrows are good with it or not. We'll put them on their own layer so that they can live and exist on their own. Yeah, and there's another one I had sketched out. Sometimes they're just simple, like it feels like we're moving through these kind of fast. Most of the bases of these faces are already done. It's just a matter of converting them over. Let's see, what else? We already have the cross eyes, so that one's done. We also have the cross eyes with the... Where are we at? We can do this one with this one. Yep, that's one of the ones I've got on my list here. That one's done. We can do this one now with this one. Can I draw that one before? Is that the one I... Where's the one? Oh no, it's that one. That one's new. Okay, cool. I have that one that's available to me now too. Okay, cool. What else do I have in here? Where are my... There. There's those. Do I have a face that goes with this? No, not yet. Kind of don't like the one I have sketched out here. See if there's another one that uses these type of eyes. That one we did. That one's on there. Okay, there's another one here. Along the lines of this one. Kind of along those same lines, but bigger. Make it more, oops, make it more round. Yeah, something like that. Depending on how we do this. Yeah, like that. We want to keep it. Okay, yeah, that works there. This is all about interpreting stuff and figuring out what I want, how I want the field to go with, and simplified some of the faces and stuff, the expressions. That's all I'm doing is to simplify it. So we're up to 54 layers now in this file. Let's go ahead and save that and make sure. Still got another 17 minutes before our last break here. Since today is going to be a little bit shorter. Let's see. I've got another one here that actually comes with some very, very unique eyes. So let's get rid of that. that. Not that one. Where are the eyes? They're there. We don't want the mouth anymore. Let's put on this one for the moment. We're actually going to make a duplicate of this. Duplicate. We're not going to make him scary, don't worry. Let's see, I'm going to put this here. I also want to copy. Paste another one. Let's do that. Let's crop that out. Kind of what I have sketched out. Okay, so this should still be set to inside. Okay, cool. Something like that. It's like a surprise-ish. We need to... Ooh, I know what I need to do. I'll flip that one. Reflect. Oh, not that one. There we go. Because they're slightly different from each other. It's another like surprised look. What it is. Different type. We're doing lots of surprises. I don't know if you guys noticed that. Okay, there we go. This one's like a more of a, eh? Or what? What's happening? Yeah. We'll see. We'll see if that one gets used anywhere. Like I said, I take a lot of references from other anime and manga, and I try to draw them on my characters and see if they work. Just kind of depends. Well, hold on for a second. I can actually show you what I'm talking about. Go over to the live camera real quick. Kind of what we're working with, kind of what the idea is. Kind of messing with those. I could take the mobile camera and set this up a little bit different too. Hit the pupper scams. Okay, so now I can see it. We can move our pupper cams around, so you can kind of see what we've got going on here. We're trying to do this one where he's got the little going on here, but these are all my little pages that I sketch out for the character where I work on different faces and stuff. You can see the little check marks, the X's. Those are the ones that we've put together today a little bit here. But that's like this is my low-tech version of working on some of these things and putting them together, so then I have access to them to throw into pages or use them or reference back to them and see whether or not they can be used. Just kind of different things. All the different ways. We'll put our pupper's cams back up instead. There she is. We got her back. She's back, baby. She's back. Oh, she put her head off of the... That makes it a little harder to see. She's being silly. She goes, I don't want to be on the camera. Don't make me. Get those bright blue eyes though. Can't say no to those. Alright. Could stare at the pretty puppies all day. That one's an okay face. I don't know if I like that one. Let's do... let's put on our base real quick. It's our base. I have an idea. Got another one on my list here. Okay, let's do some eyes. These are going to be a little bit different. These ones I'm not sure how I'm going to do quite yet. These ones are usually sketchy, or not. That's a weird word to put on for it. They're usually sketched like thinly in the shape. don't know if this is gonna... We'll see if this works or not. Let's get rid of our base. Yeah, it kind of works. Kind of works. I might make these a little less sharp. Like a 1, rounded 1, something like that. It's hard to figure out how to make like sketchy lines on a vector program. Like I could use the pen tool to make like just doesn't do what I want it to do. Try to do them. Kind of works too. Similar vibes. Maybe we may have to combine the two somehow. That might be the trick here. I do want to grab... Where are the little... Why did it make that one disappear? That's weird. Oh, it made... Wait. Wait, it did something to the mouth, too. There it is. Where did our little rounded ones go? There they are. Yeah, that's kind of funny. Kind of the idea. Kind of being cute, but a little derp. Let's make these two less pointy. There we go. Kind of weird. Thank you, Sunny, for deleting that message. Appreciate it. It's kind of like a little blissful... My minion of darkness. Thank you, sir. You are my shadow. Shadow Clone Jutsu. Yeah, it kind of gives the feel that I'm looking for. Sunny is lurking in the shadows. Sunny has become the shadows. Sunny has always been the shadows. Oh, this is getting dark. The lore building here works perfectly for it. It does. I built that just for you, specifically. Okay, so we got a little derp smile now going on. This is like all of those little slime characters that you see in anime episodes, and there's like so chill and just, oh, this is my life. I'm just a slime. Just happy to be alive. Almost ad time. Yeah. Oh, Sora heard the ad time. She's like, what? We can go outside here, Charlie? Okay, I'll take you outside. Hold on. All right, so let's pause here for the moment. I'll actually do this one correctly. Pause here. I'm gonna go let the puppers out, and then we're gonna take our 3-minute break, and then we'll come back, do our little housekeeping stuff, and then we will probably roll up our stream for the afternoon so that I can go pick up daughter from school on time. So let me switch over to our cam here real quick. We'll go to the outside one so we can see outside as she's going out, but I will be right back after the ad break. There she goes. Off into the wild blue yonder. Okay, ads will be starting here shortly, so I will see you all on the other side. Sunny, I will see you in the special, awesome, super duper sub only chat here in a minute. So let's go. Welcome to the super secret ad only subscriber chat just for Sunny. Our admin only chat here. Now, I liked your thing that you sent me that you AI'd the other day. Your little character thing. I think it definitely needs some cleanup stuff. Like I don't mind that people use the AI stuff as like prototypes, but it definitely, like, there's some mechanical errors, there's some inconsistency stuff from my specific point of view that I would go in and, like, I would rebuild it in Illustrator myself, and then I would change some things to make it look like it was, or actually not make it look like, but just do it by hand is what I would essentially be doing. Because it's still your idea, then you're vectorizing it yourself and making it your own in that way. Some blurriness around some of the hands, inconsistency on the little dots on the chest armor plates, stuff like that. Making sure shadows and things are consistent. And some of the plate armors, they're all the same or have similar shapes and feel so that they're consistent across each other. Oh, there were definitely inconsistencies that I had hammered out. Made me to notice, I think. Yeah, like most people wouldn't notice those things, but if they were going to go back and look at the logo and see, or look at your character and be like, oh, is this AI, is this not AI? Those are the things that would definitely make it stand out as being that. For some reason, it still can't do symmetry very well. It's very asymmetric when it does any type of image generation. Like, it can't seem to replicate things left to right very easily. So like if you look at my little robotic character, his right arm and his left arm are perfect matches to each other in that way. And same thing with the symmetry across his body and his chest and stuff like that. The only thing that's not is some of the shadow there at the top of his helmet. I wanted to have a little bit difference there just for shits and giggles to see how that would work, but those are the things that would catch and trip on those. I wasn't like, mirror this and it would change it. Yeah, no, that's not the way it works. I don't have the trained eye, so I wouldn't have been able to see them. No, it's just like it's minor inconsistencies that happen with some of that stuff. I'd be like, okay, but you forgot to color this side cyan. Well, that's the thing. Art is one of those interesting mediums where even some of the armor sets and stuff, even in Destiny, are very asymmetrical, which means that they're different from one side to the other. So like that's not a issue. It just depends on if it's trying to make it look like it's consistent across each other, but it's not, or if it's the colors are slightly off, or like those are going to give away that it's something's wrong with it, right? Because our eyes are very attuned and our brains are very attuned to a lot of, I've talked about a bunch of them on streams previously and stuff like that, are trained to look at things and determine whether or not something's off about them. And I think that's the thing that the AI stuff doesn't quite get yet, is that perspective. Like it can make whatever you want, but it doesn't understand how we look at it and how we perceive it. So because it doesn't understand that, it can't fix it. It can only make 100 million copies of it until it gets it right. So that's how we get to that point. Is it just has to, you have to keep pumping out version. Oh, this one looks the closest to, getting what I want correctly. It's an interesting system. I think, like I said, there's a couple ways that I use it in my stuff. When I go online and I do Google searches for references for the things that I'm looking for, and then I take all those hundreds of pictures, I put them into a folder, and I have those to look at and either inspire me or to pull information from to put into the artwork that I'm doing. AI is very similar in that, where I can type in and work on the prompt over and over and over again until I can push the generation to a specific location that I want it to be, and then I will repeat that prompt 100 times and get 100 different versions out of that. Take all those, put that in a file. Now that's reference as well. So I'm doing, it's very similar to both. So now I have a reference of things that other humans have made, and I have reference of what the computer systems have distilled down is the most common things that pop up. So I can either choose to use some of those things, or I can ignore those things, or if I've done some of those items, then I can be like, nope, I don't want those because those are too generic. They're too common that the computer is picking up on it and replicating it over and over and over and over and over again. So it's been interesting because I've been working on a logo for our friend Thunder. Actually, I can show you guys. You guys get a preview here. Where is it at? Which one do I want to show? Where did I split it up yet? No. Yeah, it's fine. So, working on this logo for Mr. Thunder, building this all myself here by hand. But we can show kind of the process on how that worked out. So we can show down here, starting off with just some basic frames. Oops, I'll make that bigger. Being like, okay, what type of shapes do you like? Do you like rounded shapes? Do you like more banner shapes? Do you like more shapes that are hexagonal? And then once he chose, I like the rounded shapes better. So then we move on to creating several different versions with some details on it, very basic shapes and things like that, and be like, okay, so which one of these speaks more to? And then he can tell me, you know, these elements I like here, I like this, I like these things that need to be on there, or, you know, move things around and get this. And then he's like, okay, so which one of these? And he's like, okay, I like number 1. So then we move over to different versions of number 1 and color changing and being like, okay, do you like it heavy with the dark on the bottom? Do you like heavy with the dark on the top? Do you like even just the white and black like style version? Do you like it more white with everything clear on it? Like, and we keep making iterations on those things until we get closer to what he's looking for, kind of thing. So, but even in that, let's see, do I have them on here? Like, here are some like 2 generated things. Like, we didn't go anywhere. We kind of had this idea before to put the titles, the top and the bottom. That's very like generic for a lot of logos that way. But like, we didn't want any of these objects the way they are. So I just kind of made my own and changed it around a bunch. But it all becomes reference for the machine, right? For you. You are the machine now. And you get to boil it down and distill it into a whole bunch of different stuff. I think I can take a picture of this, but... so I had started off a lot of my... you know what? Let's just delete that. Let's bring up those references again. No, let's just do new one. Let's just do new one. So like, this is the Google search with all of the logos that are like commonly out there kind of thing right now. You can see there's just tons of different ways and styles to achieve the things that you want. And I just put this all in a folder so that I can look at it. Look, there's logos with the rounded top and bottom stuff. There's pendant ones, the flag type style ones, some oval ones. Like, it just all becomes reference. But you have to remember, when you're generating stuff, this is also what the computer is pulling off of to make your generations and stuff like that. So if you want something that doesn't look like any of this stuff, then you kind of have to go back and really pull from your own vision, understanding, anything that you've worked on before kind of stuff to really make it different. But these things will definitely all influence a lot of what your output is going to be. Let's see, this is another one that I used. This one's like ski patrol, snow, mountain kind of stuff, but just hundreds and maybe even thousands of different logos that I will go through, and then thousands of different generations, and I will just look at all of the stuff. I'll keep pulling as many references as I can so that I get an idea of what the landscape of what I'm trying to make is. And then I can look at some of these stuff and be like, I like how these colors work. I like how this is simplified. You know, I can look at national parks. That could be different. So each little thing that you do adds a little bit more to your repertoire of things you can pull from in that way. This is another one. So these ones are really cool. These ones are all patches that they made into, or logos that made into patches. So another words on top, words on bottom with the circles. Like, it's all inspire, pull from different pieces and use them in your own designs kind of thing. That's how you get around to different things. All right, save that. but you get a little behind the scenes on that, Sunny, just for you, because I know you're working on creative stuff like that. So trying to get your own things figured out. But I would definitely I would do some searches around and see, like, there's tons of video game or streamer logos and stuff like that out there that I would go look at to see how you can put things together. Hey, Thunderay Sharks, hello. Good afternoon. But even the Google searches that I'm doing now are also pulling up AI generated stuff, so all of that stuff is kind of going into the
Sunny Sharks pet the assistant.
Yay for petting the assistant. So it's all over the place. So pulling and making reference sheets for yourself is important to understand kind of where you're going with what you're designing and putting together. Good afternoon. Yeah. It's for the book stuff that I'm doing, it's a little bit different because these are all kind of established characters and stuff that I have. That's why I have this big sheet with all these characters on it and all the extra stuff that I've put together. So I've put together my own reference sheet so that I can pull my stuff into each page and put them together, or even doing my own little sketches based off of clips that I've seen in anime episodes like this week, and then I'll design some of these faces and stuff like that. Hold on, let me grab mine. Let's switch over. Since our puppers is not in her normal spot, we'll switch over and I can show you this. Where? So this is basically the same thing, Sunny. It's a reference sheet, but I'm making it myself. So you can see which, I don't remember which space we're on. Up here in the top left, see, second row, far left. Yeah, that one right there in the center. So you can definitely see that's our influence or reference for this one that I just put together a little bit ago. So reference sheets that you make yourself, reference sheets that you build from Google searches, reference sheets that you build from AI stuff that you generate, whatever, those all go into your inspiration and the thing that you want to put together for yourself in that way. I think that's good. More information equals better. We can show some more of these. All kinds of different faces. Lots of sketches. Just sketches everywhere. Where's the I'm hungry face? It's snack time. That one I did just digitally. I don't think I ever drew that one on paper. All kinds of different ones. You can see I've got three blanks on the bottom of that page that I can fill in with faces at some point. Just kind of the way I put things together. So this is the base face behind it. I have to walk back over to the microphone to explain to you what I was doing. So if you layer those two pieces of paper on each other, then you can see the features of the base face behind it. So that's where I can make sure that the lineup of the eyes, the nose, the hands, and stuff like that, they're all in the same correct space while I'm just working on these non-digitally, just sketching them out, kind of messing with the different faces and stuff. So just a little artist hack. I don't know if that's a thing, but just doing those kind of things so that I can work manually on stuff and still try to keep things relatively close to where they need to be for the bases and things. But yeah, you guys got a little behind the scenes here for a minute of what goes into these. So I got tons of pages. I've got files on my phone just filled with pictures that I've taken from anime episodes. I know you guys have seen some of the ones that I've put up on here before from manga pages that I have just on my computer constantly. Let's see, where are they? Oh, did I put them away? I think I put them away finally. Trying to think if I have any readily available I can grab for you guys. References? Is it in this file? Oh yeah. We worked on that when we were doing some of the other pages. Sunny got to see some of those references at one point. Let's bring that up real quick. I'm running long right now, but that's fine. Just different stuff. Manga pages are very interesting because they work all in black and white. They have to use different techniques to be able to show what they want to say and stuff like that, and make the actions that they want to work. Whether it be using sound or like these little bursts of information coming from people walking around. It just kind of depends. Different things. What else do I have? We had some other references, Sonny. I don't know what I did with them though. Hopefully I didn't get rid of them. Yeah, I don't know what I did with them. I'll find them later. I can always show them later. Alright. Yep, I definitely went long on my stuff here. Let's see. Do we have... We didn't do any book pages today, so we don't have anything to log on our progress. Let's bring up Canva real quick. There we go. So we'll do our cleanup here. I will be, it's Wednesday today. I will be back on Friday for a stream from 9 to 12. And then we are planning on being back for Sunday for our podcast episode. There is a possibility we might not get a chance to do that one. Just depends. We're going to a wedding this weekend. So we're supposed to drive down on Saturday and then come back on Sunday. So depending on how late we get back and if we're just like zonked and no way we're going to do the episode, there's a possibility of that. So we're going to tentatively plan to be there and do that episode from 7 to 9 on Sunday. But just be prepared that it may or may not get canceled. Just depends. Or may push it back. Just depends. But that's what we got going on. So Friday, doing all that. And then I've got prep work to do for our next book event at the end of the month. That'll be our 3-day event at SnafuCon. So if you are in the Reno, Tahoe, Carson City, Sparks, anywhere in that area, feel free to come on by SnafuCon at the convention center and say hi. We'll have some cool new items to share with everybody and to sell as well. So all handmade things too. So maybe someday we'll get to the point where we can get some manufacturing done on some cool items. But for now, we're gonna see what happens with some handmade stuff and go from there. So, other than that, let's see. Sundre, are you going to be jumping on here soon? Are you streaming? Let's see. Let's check. Let's see if you're there. It doesn't look like you're on stream right now. Enchanted Siren is on at the moment. Were you planning on getting on, Sundre Sharks, and doing a stream soon? Today? Now, maybe? No pressure. I'm not pressuring you. I was just checking to see. We've got 4 viewers, so it's not a lot, but we might be able to pass the buck around a little bit. If not, we can always go raid Enchanted Siren and see what she's up to. I know she's working on trying to get no, she's already at affiliate. She's trying to get to partner, I think. That's a partner push? I don't remember. We'd have to go check and see what she's up to, what she's working on. But let's see. We'll do one last check outside real quick. Yep, no puppers out there at the moment, but the weather is still looking oof. At least it stopped raining though, so it's drying out a little bit, but we've definitely got some overcast with some wind going on. So a high of 32 today. No, should I do a weather report sometimes? Should I do that? Welcome to Reno, Nevada. We got slightly cloudy skies today with a east-west wind coming in at about 13 miles an hour. Chance of precipitation is 15%. Could see some lightning storms definitely in the desert areas. The lower land areas, definitely watch out for flooding because it could happen. We turn the desert into a lake. We turn the lake into a desert. Is a desert a lake? The lake turned into a desert. Okay, I'm thinking too much. All right. Let's see. Let's just roll up our stream for today. Let's just do a classic peace out for the afternoon. We'll do that for now. I hope you all have a good day. Lake of Sand. Yeah, it's a lake of sand. You're not wrong. Dang it, Sonny. Always wise beyond your years. Can't believe it. Shit. Not wrong. All right, let's see. It's back here. That's fine. I will be back on Friday, so thanks everybody for coming by. Thanks Streamer for hanging out for a few minutes. Thank you Sunny for always being here and being in our little shadow that takes care of all of the riffraff that come in here and bans all of the bots that do not belong. Thank you Sundre Sharks for coming by and saying hi. I appreciate that. It's exciting. I can't wait. I can't wait to see your next stream and what you're going to be working on next. And I think that's it. I will see you all on Friday for another art stream. We will be working on some more pages. We've got 3 left. 3 left to start, and then we will be on to edits and manipulations and changes and trying to get that thing polished up as best we can. We're almost there. We're getting there. And then we can start working on the cover. Cover's the big one, so definitely make sure to tune in and come back, and we'll see you at the next one. Have a good day, everybody. It's Wednesday. It's hump day. Go get some tacos. Sunny, go get tacos. All right. I'm running out of things to say. Bye, everybody.